Well, hello there to everybody watching. It is I, a YouTuber known as H-Boy. Today I'm going to be doing another reaction video of one of my videos that used to become viral. Yes, I did try that with my cat piano video, which, well, it didn't go that good. But then again, it's only been up for about a week or so what can I say? But today I'm going to be doing it for my third most popular video prior to The Purge, which was called, it was one about an Arthur clip about DW having the worst holiday ever. And yes, I'm doing it in May, not the smartest thing, but what can I say? I'm just trying to make content here. Either way, so for those who don't remember, this clip took place it was in the Arthur's Christmas special, and what happened was DW wanted a toy cat, which was a running gag of her listening to the jingle for the whole episode, and then at the end she ends up getting, well, you'll see. I'm gonna show you the clip. Take a snoop.
I know what this must be.
So she thinks it's the cat or the tabby or whatever.
It's a duck.
A duck. Look at the face. You can tell she's not impressed. I paused at the perfect time because she's like, really? A duck? Like that.
But it's not just any duck, honey. It's a duck that can say 5,000 different things.
5,000 different things. Why'd you want that? Of course, she's a little goofy.
Can it say meow?
Can it say meow? So it's referencing the fact that she wanted the tabby, but she ended up getting a duck. Whack.
Probably not. Are you upset?
No.
She's upset. I like how blunted.
I wanted Tina the
I like how they use the movie like a remote.
I wanted Tina the doggy, darling. I wanted Tina
And it even has an outside zoom of the house for no apparent reason.
Daddy.
Anyway,
Santa, how could you? This is the worst Christmas ever.
so that's essentially what happened. So I think you need to see that either way. So that's that. I might show you some more stuff later, but in the meantime, let's talk about that. So basically what happened was DW threw a tantrum because she wanted the tabby, but she ended up getting a duck. And some people said that she was bratty for this, which in my opinion is true, because if you remember earlier in the thing, it was a very popular toy, and everybody had it, so it must have been hard to find. And if it could be found, it was probably incredibly expensive, considering how popular it was. Anyway, so essentially, some people were saying that, as you know, they were rubbing her head, but some people say that she should have done more of a motion like this. And here's the thing. I think the reason why she only rubbed her head is because it was a party and she didn't want to get embarrassed, which is totally understandable, and she's probably already embarrassed enough. However, one thing I do want to say is some people said that if Arthur did that, he would get put in big trouble, which is semi-true, because if you remember the Arthur's Big Hit episode, what happened was DW destroyed Arthur's plane and she got powed. But here's the thing. Some people say that it was an unfair punishment because he got no TV for a week, but we don't know what happened to DW. Some people say she got off scot-free, but we don't know. However, there's evidence both ways. While yes, punching someone is way worse than destroying a plane, it was semi-justified, but only semi, because, well, he did say don't touch it 3 times, at least 3 times. And when she said, I told you not to touch it, she just didn't listen and completely said things like, a plane shouldn't be able to fly, it's a model plane, blah, 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 blah. And at the end of the episode, when Binky gave it to Arthur, the parent said, oh, I bet that's how DW felt, almost as if it's karma. Well, yes, I can understand the reason why they did that, is they wanted to show that Arthur felt they wanted to give Arthur some kind of competence, but they should have gave something to Binky as well. But then again, he did feel guilty, so that's that. But then again, DW has gotten some big punishments, such as the episode where she lied about her voice, and there was another one where she Oh, and then the episode where she acted like a sucky baby for not being invited to a party. And any others? No, I think only those 3. Oh, and then the time she punched her salad and she said, "No more restaurants for you, young lady, until you can behave and eat what's put in front of you." So that's the only times. So that's that. So I must say, this was probably one of her most brattiest moments in the series. However, there's lots more. Like, I'm going to show you a montage compilation. Take a look. Take a look at this one.
I don't want to go to the lake. Put me down! No!
To be fair, this one is kind of bad because she doesn't want to go to the beach, but she's just holding her over, and I like how he's just marching. He's not listening, he's just marching. Everyone's saying he's just marching.
Sorry about this.
We don't know why. Well, I know why, because I've seen the episode. If you haven't seen the episode, basically, she went to the aquarium. She was scared of all the Tower of Fear animals, such as the octopuses and whatnot. But she doesn't care, she's just moving. That was the scene. Okay, she just screamed a lot. A sea serpent. Okay, so she has a weird fear. She has an unnecessary fear of stuff like octopuses and sea serpents. So you can tell she's a bit of an aquaphobe, not a hydrophobe. An aquaphobe was the correct term. So but that wasn't as bad. Yes, it was kind of bad how she didn't want to go to the beach, so she just threw a big tantrum. But nevertheless, it still wasn't good. Okay, let's see. Any other times DW has been bratty? Let's Google DW being bratty. Oh, and then there was the, let's say DW's bad mood. That was probably one of our most brattiest episodes. Let me show you. Let me just get rid of some of these buggers. DW's... I hope this doesn't get me... Okay, where can I show you this? I'm going to show you a quick clip. And then once the clip has been shown, I'm going to talk about it. Because that's the kind of thing I am. I do chitty chats, and then I do analysis, and I just blah 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 for the rest of the time. So let's start this episode. It's called DW's Very Bad Mood. Take a Snoop. So
Whiz! Thanks, Mother!
So it starts off as like a Leave It to Beaver kind of thing.
Father! Thanks a million!
That's annoying, I must say.
Hello, Mrs. Reed! Hello, Mr. Reed! Hi, kid!
Wait, how the hell did the door just open like that? Look at this.
Father! Thanks a million!
See, look, it seems to be closed, and then look, it just magically opens.
Hello, Mrs. Reed! Hello, Mr. Reed!
Was the door unlocked and they just barged in? I don't know, but that's kind of ridiculous. Okay, either way, you've seen that. Now let me skip to the part where DW's being Brat. Okay, that's just his imagination. So imagination secrets don't count. Because here's my logic. If it's not canon, it's not true. So sorry, Star vs. the Force of Evil fans. Just because Darren Nefsey said... Actually, if Darren Nefsey said it, that's okay. But if it's just a dumb theory, I don't say anything.
Okay. So I'm slightly exaggerating. These corn puffs are soggy. I won't eat them.
Yeah, so she's bratty for no reason.
And I'm not going to preschool either.
Not for preschool.
I'll do what I want. Do you hear me?
So you can see she's being a bit of a bratty bugger. And Arthur's having trouble sleeping. Yeah, and then now look at this.
You're just making me go to bed because you don't want me around. You don't love
For some reason she doesn't have a navel in this one, but that's not that big a deal.
me. You wish I wasn't even born.
So you can see she's saying everyone hates her. She's being what they call martyrdom or martyrdom. I don't know how it's pronounced. Let me Google. Martyrdom. Martyrdom? Martyrdom. That's how it's pronounced. Martyrdom. So this episode, she's being a martyr, essentially. In this episode, DW's just being a martyr, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, let me continue showing you stuff. I'm not going to show you the whole episode because that would just be flat out, I might get copyright striked. But what I am going to do, okay, either way, you see that, so she's slamming the door and stuff. It seems like, I wonder how Kay was able to sleep through that. Anyway, enough of the clanging. Now watch this. Francine comes to... So let me just give you a basic rundown of this episode. Francine comes to visit to see what's wrong with her, and then watch what happens. It's a mixture of intimidation and martyrdom. One of the 6 testing tactics. There's badgering, martyrdom, temper, also known as intimidations, threatening, butter up, and physical tactics. In this case, she's using both intimidation and martyrdom. Also a bit of badgering. She does use butter up later in the episode, but I'm going to show you that later. Let me get back to this.
DW, one at a time. You're always speaking.
Yeah.
I know what I didn't mean to.
Yeah. I don't think you need to show you that. Let me show you the scene where she has martyrdom, where it reveals what actually happened. Keep going. Right about here, it's implied what happened.
Sure, anything.
Okay, yeah. Right about here. Right about here.
Right.
See, this is the butter up.
What are you doing? Having fun.
So you see how she's trying to, she's trying to butter up the birthday girl by acting like she's having a good time.
Here, I'm here to make friends, and we're having lots of fun.
So she sounds like she's having fun.
Because I have lots of
And then look what happens.
Oh, that's nice.
So they're basically acting like mean girls and just giggling and whatnot.
Interesting.
Yeah, anyway, let's get to the part.
And you know how much I go home. And so, it's kind of like you shouldn't ever feel left out.
So you see Francine found out.
You just might not be. Get it?
No.
The point is, you shouldn't feel bad.
You say she
because
should.
you get invited to that birthday party.
So she implies.
Come on, DW. Those girls in the movie, that's what's been bugging me this whole week.
So you see, that's how Francine's smart, and that's how she finds out. So I would say that's probably one of DW's most bratty moments in the series, acting like a complete martyr to everyone just because she didn't get invited to a birthday party, which is probably even worse than the not getting the toy she wanted, because one, it was the parents' fault, so getting mad at the parents is understandable. But this one, the parents weren't even involved. Well, the parents of the birthday girl, but I couldn't tell you. So that's basically all I have to say. And, and then there was the episode where she forced Arthur to look for something that her mom washed. It reminds me of that scene from reminds me of Tingy from the Wimpy Kid books, where it ended up falling apart because Manny would never let people wash it or get away from it or whatever. So it was pretty nasty. So I think that's all I have to say. And I'll see you next time, I guess, because that was a pretty good video. I'll say bye-bye.